Horns up, guys. Welcome to Headbangers Kitchen live on YouTube. Alright, folks, it's time for dinner. So I thought to myself, why not get online and show you guys what I am eating these days for dinner. So let's get cracking and get straight into it. So, first things first, I'm making a chicken and cheese bun, and I normally like to eat vegetables with my meal, but I had a cucumber earlier, so I didn't really have that around right now. And I've got this red color beetroot, well, rather pink color beetroot bun from a local bakery, and that's what I'm going to be using for my sandwich. And here I've got some chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, which I have cooked in a salad dressing that came with Dipti's lunch, and she had some extra of it, so I marinated it in the salad and then I just pan fried it. And here I've got some beetroot hummus, which is also from Dipti's breakfast or lunch leftover, and I figured why not use it in my sandwich. And of course I got some basic cheese, just like a basic cheddar cheese. So that is gonna be dinner, and let's get cracking and let's start making it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys everything that I do actually. Alright, let's go down here. There we go. So I've got my bun here, and I have a trick to cutting burger buns perfectly. So if you see, I got a plate here, and this plate has a bit of depth. So if I show you the plate, and if I put the knife, you can see the knife is there's a gap, right? The knife is not touching the bottom of the plate. So this actually makes the perfect tool to cut the burger bun without, not doing a good job. So you just place the knife here on the edge of the plate, hold the bun down, and just in a gentle motion, using the plate as your guide, cut through, and that's perfectly even and done. That's the bun. Now the bun is here. Now I've got my chicken as well. Like I said, this is 2 chicken thighs, so I'm going to slice them up for this recipe. So I put them on my board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the weighing scale, and I'm also just going to place my plate on the weighing scale, turn the scale on, because I like to know how much protein I'm getting in with my meal. Hello to Buff Cupcake and the Ghost Pirate. Hello to everyone joining in. So yeah, so I'm going to just slice this chicken now. Just slices. Yeah, just get a couple of slices there. Put them on the plate. And then cut the rest of the chicken as well. And we can see how many grams of chicken this is. So this is about 109 grams of chicken, which is perfect. I'll put some of that jello on it. Yeah. So this, as you'll be able to see here, it's about 109 grams of chicken, 110 grams of chicken. So that's perfect for this meal. Yeah, so that's my chicken now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken and wash my hands first, because I've got chicken hands right now. Alright, that's done. I'm going to take my trusty peeler, and I'm going to just peel some cheese slices. Just put that over the chicken. There it goes. And I have a rough idea. This is probably about 20 grams of cheese tops. There it goes. Whoops. Right at the end of the cheese, so there's not much. There we go. A little more. One last slice. Alright, there we go. So there's the cheese. The cheese goes on top. Okay. And now this is the chicken with the cheese on top. And yeah, now this goes into the microwave for 30 seconds to a minute. So let's get back up. So this goes into the microwave. In it goes. Let's give it 30 seconds. Now here I've got my cast iron on the stove, which I'm going to turn on. And there's actually a good amount of oil in the cast iron. That's just some pork fat, because Dipti made herself a sausage and a lot of the pork fat rendered out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my burger buns, as you can see here. I'm just going to let it soak up some of that oil. So this way I don't need any butter or anything else on the bread. Just move it around the pan. Make sure it soaks up that pork fat, and now just let it toast on this pan. And these are beetroot buns. Okay, and now my chicken. 30 seconds is not enough, so we'll do another 15 seconds. So my buns are toasting, the chicken is microwaving, and yeah. Yep, toasted buns are great. Hello Om Mathur, glad you enjoyed the pizza from Little Gambi. Hello Pooja as well, and hello Proli Salad, who wants me to do meow meows, which is not going to happen. So yeah, buns are toasting. Buns are toasting. Alright. Now you can see the chicken has warmed up. The cheese is all melted. So look at that, perfectly melted cheese. And that's beautiful, ready to go. Okay, now we're going to get our spatula and check in on the buns, which I feel, nice, they're getting toasted well. Nice and toasty buns. Just let them toast a little more, and then they're good to go. So honestly, you can't taste the beetroot in these buns. I bought 4 of them and I've been eating them for the last 4 days. They're really nice, but you can't taste the beetroot. Anyway, the pan is smoking, so off the buns go. And turn the heat off. Let's get you guys back here. Back to the cutting board. Hold on, I got to put a few things in the fridge because they don't need to sit out. Alright, these go back in the fridge. Alright, that goes in. Right, let's get you guys back. And like I said, this hummus is interesting. It's going to add some interesting flavor. So as I said, beetroot hummus. Looks nice and creamy. Dipti, is this a keto hummus?
No.
Okay, it's just a regular beetroot hummus. So that goes on. Just give it a generous swirl. That should do it. Another spoon of that hummus. This is hardly like a big amount of hummus, so I'm using all of it up because I don't want to keep it for any longer. Yeah, get the hummus down on that. Perfect. Lick the spoon off camera. And now it's time to get the chicken onto the bun. So let me get a spoon. Alright, we can just pick up the chicken on the bun. Just pile it up. There we go. Okay, that's done. And now this beetroot bun goes on top. And here we have it. That is my chicken bun for dinner. Simple. Now it's time to eat. So let's get you guys a front row seat. All right, folks. There we go. Thank you. All right, here is the bun, the chicken bun. And there is a dog who wants to be fed, though he has already had his dinner. All right, so like I said, here is the bun. You can have a look. It's chicken. Thank you, Veda. I'm glad you like Burger Wars. All right, so that's the bun, and nothing left to do but to eat. A lot of sesame seeds falling off now, but let's dig in. And as always, if you have questions, hit me up. So the main thing I do now is I focus on the protein in my meals, and I let everything else balance itself out. So this was like 110 grams of chicken thigh. So this is going to be a good 20-25 grams of protein at least. Maybe a little bit from the hummus, little from something else, the cheese. So it's an all in all a protein heavy meal. It'll keep me satiated. And yeah. So I mean, it's probably not like a low calorie meal. I mean, even if this is, let's just say for example, 600 calories, I'm not having any sides, no fries, nothing. I had a cucumber earlier. So cucumber is generally what I eat. Cucumber, carrot, a couple of veggies like that raw. And yeah. So it's pretty good, I think. Like I get to eat my carbs, enjoy it, it's tasty. That beetroot hummus is really adding good flavor. Ooh, cheese pull. That's a good bun. By the way, which country are you guys all watching from? Let me know in the comments. I'm already filling up. Like I said, this is quite a substantial burger. Well, sandwich. There's 110 grams of chicken in this. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is a little less than or is just about a quarter pounder, if I'm not mistaken. Like, how many grams is a quarter pound? I think a quarter pounder is 115 or 125 grams, if I'm not mistaken. If any of you have got Google, just Google how many grams in a quarter pound and let me know. This is really good. Chicken, hummus, cheese and bread. Perfect. A nice high protein dinner. Yeah, about 113.5. So this is just shy of a quarter pound. 110 grams. As always, if you can find the like button, smash it. Because I think YouTube on mobile is kind of different. It's not the same. That's a really good sandwich. What are you guys eating for dinner today? Let me know in the comments. So for lunch today, for those who might be interested, I had some ramen because I was shooting a show called Ramen Wars. So I'm looking to find the best pork tonkotsu ramen in Bombay. So I had 2 ramen bowls today for lunch, which were battling it out. I had about quarter of a ramen bowl because it was quite filling, especially the noodles. And for breakfast, I had leftover fried rice. So that was all that I've eaten today. And I had a few pieces of watermelon after breakfast, and I've had 3 coffees. Ooh, jerk chicken sounds amazing. I really want to make a jerk chicken at some point. Jerk chicken, jollof rice, they're all on my list. Which format? The live stream? Yeah, I mean, YouTube is really pushing the live streaming format on the vertical thing, so why not? Am I getting people from the Serial Eaters Club on Ramen Wars? No. So Ramen Wars is a solo venture, as are many of my food wars going to be. But I will have a couple of other, like maybe for steak wars, I'll take a serial eater with me. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about all this. Oh, the food wars, yes. So on my other profile, Headbanger Eats, which is the food blogging account, it's going to be a mix of stuff. So there's going to be food wars for sure, which is going to be the big USP. There's going to be like finding the best so and so dish, which is like a war anyway, just a different format of war. So the ramen wars is like a knockout stage. So restaurant A versus restaurant B, and the winner goes to the next round, like that. So it's actually going to be multiple rounds. Well, not too many, hopefully, because I don't want to eat the same ramen like multiple times. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas, and let's see how it goes. Yes, the war format is definitely going forward. Because it's nice to like have a head-to-head battle. Dipti, what's that noise? Dipti?
Yeah, it's the dog trying to get at his gong.
Okay, I thought the dog took the ramen box or something. Alright. That's just the dog playing with his toys. My sandwich is almost over. It's a good sandwich. Yeah, and I don't know why, even though it really has no taste of beetroot, I love these beetroot buns. They're really good buns. That's the best part actually. So in the sandwich, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which were marinated in a salad dressing and pan fried, some regular cheese, beetroot hummus, and that's it. I like my sandwiches to be really like simple, no nonsense. Like I can taste my chicken, I can taste the cheese, I can taste the hummus, and I got the bread. 4 things. I don't need 1,000 things in my sandwich to make it taste good. 4 things. I get to taste the chicken, the flavors of the chicken marinade. There's enough hummus that I can taste it, but it's not overpowering everything else. There's no additional mayo, mustard, and all those other things. It's simple and easy. Okay. Actually, I'm a little hungry now. I'm pretty sure that. Oh, got a little something on my face. Beetroot bun. Can you make it with the cheese keto waffle? Yeah, look, you can make this with chaffles, no problem. You can make cauliflower hummus and have a cauliflower hummus and chicken sandwich in a cheese waffle. Why not? The world is your oyster. You can always edit my recipes to suit your dietary needs. I've always said this. I may not do keto anymore. I may not be making keto recipes as well. But all my recipes can be made keto easily. Like if I make a sandwich, swap out the regular bread I'm using for a keto bread. If I'm using sugar, use stevia. It's not difficult. I think most people who are still doing keto have become quite competent at sort of tweaking recipes to suit their sort of dietary needs. I mean, look, those keto chaffles are all the rage. A little bit of almond flour, a little bit of cheese, an egg, no gluten, nothing. I mean, these days you get so many options for, gluten-free breads and keto-friendly and low carb and all that. Those low carb tortillas are there, which are like superb for people on keto. Then, of course, you've got my keto naan and things like that as well, which are again gluten free, keto friendly, low carb, etc. etc. Same filling, different vehicle. All right, I'm going to wash my hands and I'm also just going to give this board a little wipe down or get it out of the way at least. So, do that. Let me just get it out of the way for now. Quickly wash my hands. Alright, and let's get some dessert. Here is my dessert. Now, what could I be having for dessert? How many of you have a sweet tooth? Let me know in the comments below. Watermelon. Fruit is the perfect dessert. It's low in calories, it's very satiating and very filling. Yes?
You're going to tell them about the Ted Lasso shortbread that you ate for dessert in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I ate a piece of Ted Lasso shortbread in the afternoon. But like for proper dessert, like the dessert after dinner, not the evening coffee biscuit. Perfect. And I won't finish this whole thing. I'll leave a little bit for breakfast tomorrow because I don't think I have anything for breakfast. I mean, I got a piece of chicken and maybe some watermelon and maybe a slice of toast. Okay, you guys asked me this last time as well on the live stream. Hold on. It's there. Oh, I pulled my muscle. Should have got up. Oh, I'm not that flexible. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I'm in pain. Oh. So this hasn't been open yet. Dipti, do you have an open tahin?
Yeah.
Where is it?
That one, that is open.
No, it's not. Is it? Oh, it is? Okay. It's open. Alright, let's take a piece of watermelon. Is this supposed to be spicy? It's not open. Or it's become... Oh, it's become crispy. Oh, it's clumped up. Oh no. Okay.
Have you ever handled tahin before?
No. Should I not? Is it spicy?
No, it's not. It's just tangy.
Okay. Is it working? Oh, okay. Is that enough? Okay. Let's get some tahin on the watermelon. This is only for you guys. Tahin and watermelon. Yeah, it's nice. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Indian chaat masala. Like in India we have this black salt chaat masala. Tahin kind of reminds me of that. It is nice because it's giving your watermelon a bit of a savory kick, and that sweet and salty is a lovely combo. Not spicy at all. No. You're right, it's just tangy. Alright, we'll do one more piece. Yeah, I mean, black salt always reminds me of farts. That's why I don't like it. But you know what? This doesn't remind me of farts. I'm being really generous now with it. Alright? Cheers, guys. Tahin. Again, like I said, very interesting. I've had this on, like, I think rims of cocktails, no? Dipti, have you made a cocktail with this?
Yes.
Yeah, Dipti's made a cocktail with this as the rim. And I think this on corn would also be really good. Like on some corn with butter. That'd be pretty good. Corn, butter and tahin. Because it's got that nice sort of sour, like tanginess, like you said. Okay, last two pieces of watermelon. Now I'm just gonna go with the tahin that's on this cover. Yeah.
What's in this?
That was whatever you heated the miso's food, I think.
Yeah, but after that.
After that, nothing. Yep, this would be great on margaritas, I think.
That's exactly what I use it.
That's exactly what Dipti uses it for.
And picante.
And picantes. Great with mango too. Mango, well, it is mango season in India now, almost. So maybe I'll try a piece of mango with this next time. For you guys on the live stream. So yeah. Alright, last piece of watermelon. This one will just be plain. And that's my dessert. Done and dusted. Well, I guess that's all I have for you right now. So I guess if you guys have any questions, now is a good time. While you think of your questions, I will quickly put the watermelon back in the fridge and put the tahin back in the cupboard. This is it. Oh, a message about jazzing up the mac and cheese. Oh, I did miss that. Planning to make your healthy mac and cheese for dinner? Oh, awesome. Varying up the sauce with some spices. Yes, okay, stock cube, Dijon mustard, mixed herbs and nutmeg. So I would add some maybe paprika. I don't know if you want to give it an Indian twist, but you could always do the sort of holy, what's the word for quarter? The holy four of Indian cooking, which is little cumin, little coriander, little turmeric, little Kashmiri chili powder. Those four will kind of really give it an Indian kind of spiced up taste. Or yes, I would add the smoked paprika after the roux is made, not when you're frying the butter and the paprika right at the end. Or I would put curry powder and you would get a curried mac and cheese, which would be great. I have not used raw papaya as a tenderizer because normally I just have tender meat And the meat that's not tender, I generally braise it for long periods of time so it's tender. Anyway, let me quickly just put the watermelon away. Watermelon, the tahin, pack them up. Back in the fridge. Are you done, sir? Alright, let's get back to you guys. Thank you. I'm really glad you like that base recipe. Like I said, you can totally vary things up with pretty much any spices you have in your house. So, yeah, that's what I eat for dinner on most days. Some kind of sandwich with you know, a good amount of protein in it. So that's kind of been my focus ever since I stopped keto is try and get enough protein in, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and yeah, that's it. And just weigh and log my food when I need to drop a few pounds. In fact, my goal for this year is to lose 10 kilograms. But I'm going to lose it over 10 to 12 months. I'm going to give myself an entire year. Slow and steady, that's the plan. Like 1 kilo a month or 1 kilo every 6 weeks will also do because I need to do it sustainably. Like I said, today I was shooting an episode of Ramen Wars and I needed to eat ramen for lunch, so I didn't want to. I mean, I can't be on any restrictive diet. I had leftover fried rice for breakfast, I ate that. I even ordered a shortbread and ate that. These are how many of you watch Ted Lasso? These are the Ted Lasso shortbread cookies. It's made by a local guy here in Bombay, and he sells them, and they're delicious. And I wanted to try them because I've been watching Ted Lasso off late. So I was like, yeah, let's get them. So yeah, why do you want to lose 10 pounds, 10 kilos? So I still have a good amount of body fat to lose. I don't want to lose weight. Let me just make that clear. I don't want to lose just 10 kilos in body weight. I want to lose 10 kilos of fat so I can get down to a fairly low body fat percentage. Like if I can get down to, I think, let me be realistic. Let me get down to 18%. If I can get down to 18% body fat, I would be stoked. Because I've always been like 25% and above. In fact, I'm probably closer to 30% body fat, which I'm not very happy about. So I'd like to get down to 20 actually. Let's be even more realistic. If I can get down to 20% body fat, whether that's through the 10 kilos or 5 kilos or whatever, if I can do that, I think I'll be happy. Because I don't want to be skinny. I'm not trying to be skinny. I'm actually like working to build some muscle. But you got to get rid of the fat to see the muscle. And also, most of my fat is around my belly. So, unfortunately, to lose the belly fat, you have to bring your body fat percentage down. There is no magic exercise to target belly fat. There is no magical way to only lose the belly fat. So, I would like to just bring that down to as low as it is humanly possible for me, given the lifestyle that I have, which is tomorrow night I'm going out to eat and drink at a restaurant opening. So I'm gonna have to be careful about what I eat tomorrow for lunch and breakfast because the calories can add up quite a bit. So really going to be balancing things out tomorrow. And also obviously not go crazy at the party. Restrict myself to 2 drinks. Don't gorge on the appetizers too much. Taste one of everything so I get a good picture of the food there. And yeah, just have a good time meeting other food bloggers and journalists and content creators and things like that, industry people, chefs, bartenders. It's fun. It's always a fun event to be at. And of course, I'll post from the event itself on my other profile, Headbanger Eats on Instagram. And of course, always good to see all the new people joining the live stream. Hello, how are you all doing? My name is Sahil. I'm a death metal musician. I used to do keto diet recipes on YouTube, and my channel blew up and it became my full time job on YouTube. And now I make meat centric recipes, mostly focused around Indian cuisine. That's me in a nutshell, for those who don't know. Always good once in a while to do these intros, and so people who are joining in these vertical live streams have a clue as to whose live stream they've joined. All right, do you guys have any questions for me? And as always, if you can find the like button, which is the biggest task on these live streams, if you can find the like button, then smash it. I can see even more people have joined. Love to know which part of the world you're watching from, and yeah, how did you find me? I think I'm going to get myself a glass of water. Stay hydrated, folks. BRB. Also, Dipti, people are saying hello to you.
Hi guys. Feeding the dog.
Okay, check this out. Okay, so this guy Chubby Baker, they're the ones I got the shortbread from. See, this is the Ted Lasso shortbread. I wonder how many calories it is, but it is very delicious. Check it out. Look at that. It looks good, huh? Looks pretty good, huh?
Excuse me.
And this guy also does keto desserts and low carb desserts and sugar free desserts and a whole bunch of other stuff.
This was come for his shortbread.
Where did I drop some? Anyway, the dog wants shortbread all the time.
You ready?
Okay. I guess the dog is going to be fetching things. Alright, you guys got any more questions for me? Meanwhile, I can explore the fun facets of YouTube. Oh wow. Look at all these cool filters on the YouTube live. This looks like an old movie now. It's a documentary style. This is actually perfect for this live stream. Thank you, Mukul. Glad you enjoyed the keto recipes for 4 years straight on keto. And as always, the recipes will remain on the channel. 300 to 400 recipes are there. They will always be available at your disposal, so please enjoy. You can also find all the written recipes for all my videos on headbangerskitchen.com. So I don't have any more food to cook today because I'm done with all my cooking, because since I've started Ramen Wars now, and I've also got to cook food for the show because we're shooting one recipe this week, maybe two. That food is going to be there. We're probably going to be doing a fish dish and maybe one chicken dish, and we're going to be going to the state of Andhra Pradesh. Not physically, but like via the kitchen. Gastronomically, yeah. So I've started this series which most of you might be aware of. It's called Meat India, where I'm doing 2 dishes from each state in India that focus on meat and seafood, because 80% of Indians eat meat, And so 70% of Indians eat meat. And I think people have this sort of misconception that India is a vegetarian country, and I want to dispel that myth. And I want people to see the amazing meat and seafood that we have across this country, not just, the few dishes that people know, like butter chicken and tandoori chicken and lamb saag or whatever. So we started in Maharashtra, which is where I come from, the state. I'm actually from Bombay in Maharashtra, and we did two recipes from Maharashtra. We did prawns koli vada, which is a Bombay specific dish, and we did pandra rasa, which is a Kolhapuri dish, non-spicy though. Pandra. And then we went to Goa, where we did a chicken kefrial and we did a pork vindaloo. Both those recipes are absolutely banging. Then we went to Karnataka, where we did what did we do from Karnataka? We did a pandi curry, which is a pork curry, and we did we did ghee roast, chicken ghee roast, which came out fabulous as well. It was a very long process, but really good fun. Then we went to Kerala, where we did the raw mango fish curry and we did the beef rice dish. Both those absolute bangers. Do check them out. And the video that came out yesterday, chicken chettinad, which is from the state of Tamil Nadu. And I think tomorrow or day after you'll get another video from the state of Tamil Nadu, which is going to be something with crab. And then a whole bunch of other recipes which will be from Andhra Pradesh and then Telangana, and then moving on to Bengal and Orissa and Northeast and all that. So it's a long journey because India has 28 states, in case you didn't know. There are also 8 union territories, and there are also communities like mine, the Sindhis, who don't have a state. Parsis as well. So I'll be covering that food as well. So there's a lot to cover when it comes to Indian food. And I just want to, explore the country myself, because I grew up not eating a lot of Indian food. And this is my way of sort of discovering the culinary landscape of the country through my kitchen and then sharing it with all of you. And hopefully you will be along for the ride and enjoy it. Because I think now finally my subscribers are starting to see my videos, the older subscribers. Well, so I guess everyone is different. I think by now we've all gotten used to Mumbai. The real issue is that, and again, even like I call it Bombay as a sign of protest, because we have very inefficient governments that are more focused on changing the names of places rather than improving the infrastructure and the quality of life. Like before they've even fixed the road and filled up all the potholes, they want to change the name of the road. So that pisses me off. So I'm like, you know what? You can change all the names, but you first fix the things that need fixing. Railway stations, we've had bridges collapse and people die. I mean, why is that happening in 2020? Why is that even happening? The bridges should have been fixed, the infrastructure should have been updated. And once you've done all that and you have nothing else to do, that's when you say, hey guys, well, we've done our job, we've kept things in tip top shape, people are safe, people have a good quality of life. Now let's change the names, because, well, it makes sense, because we're proud of what we've built, and now we can give it a Indian name or whatever it is they want to, whatever reason they give for changing the name. So yeah, that's my scene with this whole name change stuff. This shortbread here is really tempting. Move it out of the way. So one of the good things about the way I eat now is that if I actually wanted to eat this shortbread biscuit, I could eat it, because I probably have the calories left over, and B, I eat everything in moderation. So I could eat half of this and just leave the rest for whenever. The dog. Yep, absolutely. I guess Same story, different country. I think we all have to deal with that. You know what? I am going to eat the shortbread cookie.
That willpower lasted long.
I don't need willpower. I just eat in moderation. And like I said, I have the calories.
These are finished.
Mm. Oh, that's good. Mm. Yum. Yeah. Now you can properly see the shortbread. Now the interesting thing is, because, whoa, this is a little too. Let's go back to normal, no filter. Now the thing is, because I ate the watermelon, I can't eat too much of this. I'm actually full. Yes, so that is definitely a problem for people who have a low calorie intake. So with chocolate, I stopped eating chocolate completely, but even earlier I could never eat an entire bar of chocolate. I could only eat 2 pieces. What I try and do is, if I am going to eat like dessert, so I have ice cream sandwiches in my fridge which are over now, but like I check the calories, so like the ice cream sandwich is about 200 calories, so I'll eat half. So I know that okay, I've only had 100 calories. I got to eat my ice cream sandwich, and no big deal about it. Like for example, just let's suppose for argument's sake, tonight I feel tempted and I finish this half of this cookie, and say I eat the other ice cream sandwich. Tomorrow morning, intermittent fasting. No food till lunch. So I will cut calories there. But I generally don't need to do that because I really don't overeat anymore. Also, it takes your stomach 20 minutes to tell your brain that it's full. So when you give yourself time, when you eat slowly and you pace yourself out, you get a clearer indication of whether you're actually hungry or not. Like I'm right now full. That watermelon has done its job. The fruit, the fiber, all that fear mongering over fruit that these influencers do is absolute rubbish. The fiber is what helps, it keeps you full. It's all good. Anyway, folks, I think this has been a fun live stream. I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna have a shower, practice some guitar, and get back to work or go to sleep, whichever one I feel like. But it's always been a pleasure to chat with you all, and I will see you on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen, which will be tomorrow or day after. Depends when the editor gets done. So, yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, cheers and keep cooking. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening.